Welcome, 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 239 Uncensored Everything Southwest Florida and beyond. And we're having a blast in the studio today. We have the lovely Shannon Livingston, and when she talks, I usually turn up the music. Shannon, how you doing?
Tim, I'm doing great. How
Yeah.
are you doing?
Woo.
Oh, are you turning the music down
Yeah,
today?
I'm turning it down so people
You're
can hear
throwing me
you.
throwing me off
Shannon,
my game.
we can hear you.
Just to unsettle me.
And today is the 11th. I got the date right.
Good boy.
March 11th,
Good job.
2022.
What does that mean?
Well, it means tomorrow, Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
which is the 12th. But other than that, really nothing. It's Friday.
The Ides of March are coming.
Yeah, it's Friday.
Beware the Ides of March.
What's that mean?
The Julius Caesar?
Oh, okay. You're like really a lot smarter than I am,
I
so
know.
I
I'll
have
dumb it
no
down for
freaking
you.
idea.
I'll just pull my boobs out and
Yeah, usually that distracts
your
me,
words
and
aside.
I usually cannot get anything done when you do that.
yeah. Speaking
Yeah.
of boobs out,
Yeah.
this guy, I'm going right into this story because I want to know what the heck happened. There was the naked man in
We have a
Volusia.
video.
We have a video. I hope
Yeah.
it's not blurred though.
We have a video.
Like the tiger video wasn't blurred. So is this one blurred or can I see his ding dong?
You might be able to see his ding dong. I don't know. Depends if you have a magnifying glass.
That's pretty funny. But you should not emasculate men on the size of their penis. Some
I
people
don't know.
can't
The,
help
the
that.
guy might be
And we
well
did that.
endowed. I don't
we
know.
did that story on COVID, Dick. And so if you've had COVID, you might lose like an inch and a half. You've had it twice. So
yeah.
I would not
so
be talking
I'm
if I
a,
were
I'm
you.
an innie.
That's 3 inches.
I used to be an
It's
outie.
like a
Now I'm an
little pearl in
innie.
its shell.
Now I'm an innie.
So this guy in Volusia County was very patriotic and he went after this American flag, but apparently he was naked. Now, would he have made the news if he wasn't naked?
Well, I think stealing the American flag and having it on tape is one thing, but the naked thing, and I watched the video, and I'm kind of thinking he's got an excuse.
He wants to use the flag
Yeah,
to cover up.
as a clothes, right? Yeah,
He
people-
lost his clothes. He's modest. He's doing what he can. He's probably going to wash it and put it back.
yeah.
It looks
I mean,
like a nice
if
guy.
I'm walking down the road with no clothes on, the shit hit the fan, and somebody kicked me out of their house or whatever reason I was walking down the road with no clothes on, I would probably try to find anything that I could to wrap around me,
So totally,
even if it was American flag.
totally unrelated, but I was thinking about this guy using his ding dong to ring doorbells because not just because I'm warped, but because I watched another part of that stupid Pam and Tommy show last night. I got sucked into that vortex.
I gotta
and
watch
now I
that.
have to watch it.
I gotta watch
And
that.
so I guess on the original video, the Pamela Anderson,
Yeah,
sex video on their honeymoon, they were on a boat and he was honking the horn of the boat with his penis. And so
Oh.
now that's just all I think. Whenever I look at you guys, I think, I wonder what he's tried to do with his penis.
I mean, did he have to like use his hand at the same time, or could he
No.
actually push it?
He could actually push it.
Holy shit!
Well, he was younger.
Give it to
This was
Tommy.
in the 90s.
And then give it to Tommy. I think we have the video of the guy with the. Here he is.
Not the Tommy Lee
Yeah.
video.
Kind of looks like Tommy Lee.
See, he's covering up.
Look, that's pretty funny. Oh, they did do a little thing.
Well, If you've been to Volusia,
he got a white ass too.
he's been in the sun. Nothing wrong with having a white ass.
He got some tan lines going on there.
But why are they looking for him? There's so much going on in Volusia County. It's the armpit of Florida. They got enough stuff. Leave this guy alone.
Do you think it's gonna be hard to find this guy?
Well, if he has clothes on, how are you going to recognize him?
he looks like Kid Rock.
Lord
It
help
looks kind of
And
like Kid
Rock
Rock.
looks like Dr. Phil now. That's very disturbing.
does
Have
he?
you seen those pictures of
No,
him?
no.
I'll send you that.
Yeah,
meme.
send me that.
Looks exactly like Dr. Phil,
That is kind of scary.
but with scraggly hair.
Yeah, Kid Rock he rocks. He rocks.
I don't know. Maybe in the 90s.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I saw him up at Tico, Germain, whatever it is, Hertz Arena, and that was one of the best shows I've ever seen.
How long ago?
It was probably about 3 years ago.
He's
freaking 50 years old. He can jump around still.
nothing
and
wrong
kinda
with
shit.
being 50. I just turned 49, like
Oh.
a spring chicken. Joe
You got
just
one more year
saw-
left. That's it.
until
Your
it all
shit's
goes
all
downhill.
gone bad.
Most of my parts have been replaced by this point,
Yeah.
and so that
Yeah.
doesn't even apply to me.
Like a
So-
used car.
Joe saw, but a very nice used car,
Yeah. well,
pre-certified. So Joe saw Kid Rock in Detroit at the like the state fair. I guess he hangs out at the state fair.
Yeah. Oh, I imagine he does. Yeah.
He's like very accessible.
You could imagine when Kid Rock is like feeling down at his house and he says, "I'm going to the fair
I
because
want to go be with my sleaze
Yeah,
bag people.
people
so
are
that
gonna
I can feel like a
gonna
big deal."
love me."
Yeah, I
here.
used to do the same thing
Yeah.
in school. You hang out with the losers so that you feel better about
Well,
yourself.
I mean, he just walks in and he's instant freaking fame, right?
But
They
here's
got to
what,
be all over.
and here's what I don't understand. The richer you are, the less you pay for. So he's going to walk into a bar, pay for nothing, right? But you and I have to walk in and pay for stuff. Like he would probably expect us to pay for his drinks, not the other way around.
Yeah, that's true. Now, you around Naples, from my understanding, since you've been on the 239 Uncensored, you've done pretty well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You don't think it was just me and my charm?
Well,
before?
probably.
You think you had given me this platform
No,
and now people are giving me free stuff?
You've given it to yourself, because
I
I
wish.
wouldn't be this if it wasn't for you.
Oh, that's so sweet. That's a nice save. No, this is a fantastic platform, and I don't get recognized like you do because I don't go out that much. And you're just a nice guy. I think they see me on the show, and then when they see me out in real life, they're like, we've seen her on the show. Let's just steer clear of her.
That reminds me, I forgot to tell you.
Oh,
We did have one listener that when
Complained?
when you had the comment like fucking $5 a gas, they're doing $5 gas in England for years.
mm-hmm.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
I don't
And
think
they
I
were
said
they were
that.
not fucking happy with that comment.
Well, comment now. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
don't just be a pussy and say shit after the show is over.
Well, there's a bunch of people
You
watching.
have something to. Sorry, Sandy, because I know that you watch. I shouldn't say pussy because you're Tim's mother and you're very.
Well, I don't know if she's on today.
But oh, good. I can say pussy all I want.
Well, no,
But
be
really,
good.
we
Behave
ask
yourself,
people-
Shannon.
We
Behave
ask
yourself.
people to interact with the show, and you don't agree with me all the time, so they don't
I
have to agree
love
with me.
Not agreeing.
But that's the thing.
No, but that's
we're
what's
open-
fun.
Yes, we're open
That's
to
what's fun.
everyone's viewpoint. So share away, but not after the show.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
And
Gas
I
is
don't-
going up.
At least tag me so that I know what's going on.
Yeah, somebody. Oh, yeah, we got. Hey, thank you, Marshmallow Middle. Y'all are fun.
Oh,
they
thank
got-
you.
That's what they got on the
I
thing.
think that was more for me though.
Well, I don't know. Shannon is fun. Do you think like she chickened out on the Tinder date? But I think
I
Shannon's the
couldn't get
type
any
of person you look
takers.
at, you're like, I'm gonna have fun.
Well, I think on Tinder they want to have a different kind of fun.
Well,
And so when I said that I was not going to perform any sex acts on anyone, they were like, done. Like, get your ass over to Bumble where it belongs. But there are
No, you
too
need
many
to be on
platforms.
what Christian? What's it? Mingle.
Christian Mingle?
Yeah, there you go.
I would get struck by lightning just trying
There
to
you go.
sign up. There's
My
no way.
Aunt Mona would make sure
J-dates.
you would not do that.
That's true. I have a nun on my side. Well, one of my husbands was Jewish, so I feel like I'm certified to be on J-date now too. Even though I'm not Jewish, like I've been there. I've done that. I'm a good shiksa and I could go anywhere I want.
Yeah, it's good.
But no
good.
dating.
Now,
Dating's not good for me.
listen, this is right down your pipeline. This guy, from my understanding, I did have some insight. I talked to the Highway Patrol, and these folks were actually heading to your house.
Oh, they
and
were
they got
not.
stopped. Yes.
Everyone knows I love cannabis, of course, but I am a proponent of a safe and legal system. And this is exactly why. Because when you have yahoos like this that have these cartridges, so they got busted with over 3,000 THC cartridges. So
Do you have that slide? The
Those are
picture's
the-
pretty cool.
yeah, it's a huge stack. And so for people
Wow.
that don't know what that is, it's a very condensed form of cannabis in oil. And then you hook it up to a little electric pen and you're able to vape it. So that's what those cartridges are for. That's what they do. Now, the issue with that is when you take this oil and you are extracting from a plant and you're putting it into this oil for people to vape, there are a million things that could go wrong with that. And if you don't, have a clean product to start, you're condensing all of that and then putting it into somebody's body. So especially if you have a patient that's trying to access medicine on the black market, and this looks like it's legitimate because it's, it's a cartridge and it's in a box. And some of them really do go out of their way to make it look very legitimate when it's just maybe a couple yahoos in a garage filling these cartridges.
Got it.
So not healthy, not what I stand for at all. It's just not okay. This is going to hurt people in the long run.
It is. And these guys got stopped in a 2019 Lamborghini
Okay.
SUV.
That is the biggest problem I have with them. That is stupid.
Yeah, delivering drugs in a Lamborghini.
Now, when I sold drugs and I had to move them around in a vehicle, we would rent a minivan. It looks very nondescript. You'd put a car seat in the back.
Statute of limitations.
And I've checked it out. It's over. But really, we didn't take our own cars because if something happened, the laws in Missouri said that they could seize your car, and you just wanted to be inconspicuous. These guys sound like absolute douchebags that deserve to get busted.
It's probably true. It's probably true.
Douchebags on many levels.
Fucking munchies were real bad.
What was that, Shannon? What's that?
Do it again.
Oh man, I got the fucking munchies real bad.
Or you could do this
You know
one.
what? Let me hit that.
Really?
I can handle it.
I am certain that you cannot.
Oh, come on. I smoked a ton of weed in the 90s.
Oh,
I
Shannon.
really want to see what you look like high.
I probably would just sit there and just laugh, you know?
Yeah, you're such like a happy guy anyway.
This has got to be one of your peeps.
No,
Marshmallow
I
in the
don't know
middle.
her, but I like her
But
already.
great point. Legalize now.
Because if you legalize it, we can have a structured system that will have tested materials that go to people. And, you know, that's the only way to get rid of a black market system is to have medicine that people can afford. And until we open that up, instead of having this vertical licensing, people cannot afford the medicine. They're going to turn to yahoos like this on the black market.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. I just think that, you know, like you said, these guys are driving on I-75, mile marker 98 for a violation. Yeah. Lamborghini SUV loaded down.
Douchebags in
And
progress.
you know, not to give out secrets, but a lot of times when they leave Miami or they leave where they're leaving from, I guess, and a lot of times pissed off girlfriends or friends that know that they're loaded down will make a phone call.
Competitors.
Yeah, competitors.
It's usually
yeah.
the girlfriend, though. And I have said this time and time again. Be nice to your lady if you are shady. That,
Be nice to your
yes,
lady.
that
if
is
you are,
like that should be a whole saying
Yeah.
in the underworld because that's how people get arrested. Don't beat your woman and then think she's going to give you an alibi.
yeah, exactly. So marshmallow in the. I love that.
Structure is best.
Marshmallow. Yes, exactly. Structure is best.
But even when you have a structured legal product like alcohol, I mean, we have more of a problem with alcohol, which is probably in
Here
your
we go
mug right
again.
now, and the roads than we do cannabis, certainly. So
Certainly.
there was this. Well, do we have the video of this?
Oh, this is
really
bad.
impressive.
Yeah, this is bad. Yeah, so we'll talk about that. So they're doing a 10K on the Skyway Bridge,
Mhm.
right? They're doing this 10K, and
So runners,
they've
lined
got it closed down.
Yeah.
They've got everything shut down. There's really one path. There's only one place where people can go, and if
unless
somebody
they want to jump off the bridge.
well, now they got big fencing up, but if in this case they're going on the bridge, there's really one place to go, and if this car gets past, and Trooper Tony Shook was the last person that could save the situation.
Yeah.
So this drunk driver goes through, weaves her way through. She is there.
And she
and
said she
saved
knew
the
she
life.
was the last one. She
She
said,
knew it.
I knew I was
Yeah.
the last officer. I didn't have a choice. And she absolutely put her life at risk, did get injured, and just stopped that car. And so we have video of her and the airbag.
Yeah,
or
we
no?
do actually. We have video. Yeah, Tony Shook, Trooper, 26 years on the job. This car is coming at her very fast. She's basically,
Oh, and to just like stay there and take it because you know it's you or the runners.
yeah. Because if you're familiar with the Skyway Bridge, there's like a northbound, southbound, and they had the one lane cross. So if she would have made it past
Right.
that trooper,
Yeah. She would have run
she
right
would have
into
been
those people.
right into him, full speed, probably would have killed hundreds of
Yeah.
people
Drunk, alcohol, not cannabis.
that we know
alcohol.
of. That we know of.
Just saying we have a lot
That
of
we know
bad
of.
shit that happens with alcohol.
Well, of course we
and
do.
we don't address it. We
Yeah.
glamorize it. You personally
Who-
glamorize
Who
the hell out of
glamorize?
it.
I don't glamorize none of
You
it.
make
I'm-
it look glamorous
I have like a
too.
drink every
Damn
now and
you.
then, you know, so it's pretty crazy. But yeah, no, that was amazing, heroic thing, and I think it's just very important that we all know that these men and women, police officers, are doing this stuff, you know, a lot.
We went through a really rough time socially, where I think we were only looking for the bad stuff that was going on with law enforcement. And it is important to realize that there are great people out there that put their life and who knows what kind of problem she's going to have for life now with her back or neck or whatever. We don't know.
Yeah, and they asked her if there's any type of training when it comes to that, and they really don't give you head-on collision training. Now we have a procedure called PIT. It's basically a maneuver that you can force cars off the road and hopefully in a safe manner. But when this head-on situation comes, it's just you are truly,
You're just a
looking
sitting
down
duck.
the end of a heavy weapon.
Well, I hope they give her some type of an award.
I think they did. They put her on there, but she's wonderful for doing something like
They
that.
can find that flag that the naked guy took and give it to her.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good. Now, I don't know if you've seen this video. This is crazy,
I
right?
did, but it sounds crazy. I don't think the video was that impressive.
Well, the video, if you look at it, what makes it impressive, I don't think it, the final result when it blew up, but the guy, the way he's taking his time,
That
pulls
scared the
the
shit
pin,
out of me.
and Diana,
And then he's like, "Is this right?"
Diana,
Take a
our
look at this.
producer, she always takes her camera down, but Diana, our producer, she said, I had a hard time watching the video because this guy is nonchalantly pulls the pin,
Right.
pulls the pin,
Now, how long does that normally last? A pin on a
maybe
grenade?
10 seconds. I don't know.
Why was he dicking around
But
like
the problem
that?
is like, you hope it's 10 seconds, but
Right.
what happens if it's short? You never know.
Well, then he's looking at it,
Yeah,
like all
yeah,
sorts
yeah.
of silliness.
And we have a video of it, so I want you guys all to just take a look at it. And I was looking at my phone because I'm trying to like time.
So what I'm gonna use is this can cannon made by X Products launches stuff, and it's gonna be launching. It just so happens that once I take the pen out, and it holds the spoon inside. Okay. So I'm ready to go. Just ready. Ready?
I'm ready.
I'm gonna shoot one round in. Okay. Pull the firing pin. Okay.
Look at how slow he is.
Yeah, he pulled the firing pin. He's just kind of taking his time. It's been edited a little bit.
Ready?
Yeah. Wait, let me.
The fire.
Wait just a minute. I want to see.
The spoon is holding tight.
Yeah, we see.
We see.
You're making me
This is
nervous.
after
Shoot
the
that
pin.
thing.
Oh man. Okay.
Oh yeah, wait just a second. Let me make sure.
2, 3. Fire in the hole.
Wait.
Now that part wasn't all that impressive.
That's not that
But
impressive.
the anticipation to get him to where he's like, yeah, okay, whatever, yeah, firing pin, yeah, whatever.
And don't you cause avalanches? Like goats could have died, probably fallen off the side of a cliff just from that dumbass with the grenade.
Somebody could have died.
I would like one of those can launchers though. I don't like soup cans. What
Yeah.
type of cans do you put in there?
A potato launcher, you mean?
I would take that too.
Those
He
are
said
fun.
it was a can launcher.
Oh,
That's what he called it.
well, no, I think you put bean bags, you can put a whole bunch of things in there. Or can, like that's what it's for, right? So you can do
Let's be at Aldi's and
tomato
just
soup.
like launch that
Tomato
shit
soup.
at people.
Yeah, you'd be like sitting around shooting
You get
cans.
corn. You get corn.
Stand there. If you can catch it, I'll give you the can.
You know what I do need? I need some of those Nerf guns that we have here in storage because I have those cobwebs in my really high ceilings above my entry or my foyer, if you want to be fancy.
Oh.
And I can't get them down. I don't know how to get them down other
Well, they
than
got
hiring a
sticks
painter
with like little things that you can.
that are like 30 feet high.
Oh, well, we're not all bougie like that. Yeah.
Well, I don't know how bougie a Nerf gun is, but I'm thinking if I like get those little Nerf balls wet and then just shoot them up there at the cobweb, then maybe that'll work.
That's it. Now, yeah, we got somebody Floridian at it again. Now, I don't know where
Florida
that was.
man.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, my friend, my old
That was
producer,
good to put up there, though.
came by my house last weekend and he took off in an RV and like did this whole, oh yeah, see, a can of stewed tomatoes.
I Hope is right. I think a can of stewed tomatoes. Boom, fire that thing off.
So he was traveling and they saw his license and they went, "Oh, you're from Florida." Because the rest of the world thinks we're fucking nuts.
Oh yeah, Florida. Yeah,
And they were
crazy
like,
Florida.
Are you Florida man? And
Yeah.
he was just so offended. He's a sensitive soul anyway. And I said, why do you care? I mean, you are kind of fucking nutty anyway. Like just on your own, regardless of where you're from.
I don't know about you, but I think the whole Florida thing is getting even a little bit crazier, right? So
It's
that's
a
why
circus down here.
that's why
and it
we're
has been.
239 uncensored and beyond. But we really don't have to go too far. We just go usually outside. Maybe just outside, just a little
Yeah.
bit around
So
Florida.
also, I saw on our page, on our Facebook page, was that fun video of the guy that was attacking the woman that didn't
Yes.
put her cart back.
Yes.
And then we had a lot of feelings
Yes.
on that video because
Yeah.
some people thought that he was out of line, that
Yeah.
he was trying to instigate her and she needed help. However, she kept coming after him. So, get back in your car. You can leave.
We might have a special
A special guest.
guest. We might get him on. Cart narcs.
I love it because it is my pet peeve when I see people just put their cart in parking spaces. It's ridiculous.
But you know what was funny though on that video? If you haven't seen the video, make sure to go on the page and comment on it. But it's just below this when you'll see it, but it is kind of funny because they're magnets. So he's like throwing the magnets on the car.
She got so pissed.
She got pissed.
Yeah.
I'd probably be a little bit pissed too.
Yeah, I
but-
wouldn't like him touching my car,
Yeah.
but also if somebody's pissing me off, I'm not going to get out of my car and then continue to go after them. Like if you do that with a firearm, then you're going to be found
Yeah.
guilty in a court of law. Get your ass in your car and get out of that situation. You can't be the victim when you're literally going after the guy.
And these guys go all over the country, and they happen to be in Naples. It was down in Kings Lake.
Entitled people in
Yeah,
Naples.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, exactly.
I can't believe it.
It's gonna be funny to see, when we talk to him, to see why he came to Naples and why he chose to do it.
Now, do you think that there's a reason for not putting your cart back?
I've done it before. I'll be honest with you. I fucking I don't want to take the time to go back.
So just laziness.
but I usually put it out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Not that it makes it right, but yeah, just sheer screw it. I don't want to mess with this. I'm gonna put the cart, but I don't take like a parking spot with it.
Yeah. Well, usually they do. Usually,
I'm not saying what I did
usually
is
it's a
right.
handicap spot, which super pisses me off. And I have said things to people before, and then people always say, "Oh, well, they pay someone." No, they pay people to get it from the cart corral. You Yahoo. That's where they belong. Take it back to the fucking cart corral.
The poor guy that has to
they
round that
build
shit
a
up.
whole corral so that you have a place to put it back. If they wanted you to just abandon it randomly, then they wouldn't build the little corrals everywhere. I mean, these are simple rules in society. Why is it such a challenge to this bitch up at Kings Lake that can't put her cart back?
Well,
And
I
then
think she
people
was
are defending
confronted.
her.
I think she, at first she was kind of trying to be funny about
She
it.
said she didn't give a shit. She said, "I don't give a shit."
After they kind of had a little couple, because she was kind of laughing.
See,
and
now
then
you're
she-
defending her.
I'm not defending her. I don't think it's right.
Now I'm going to attack you. For
But we're
defending
gonna
her.
but we're gonna talk to the guy and
Good.
see why
I'm gonna
he's
back
doing it.
him up.
But he's got
I'm
like
gonna be his
a
assistant.
ton of views on those videos. They're like 44,000.
But it's a very
36,000.
divisive issue because when I have posted about it before, because it really is. my
Put your
pet peeve.
comments down there. Should you put the cart up
Some
or should you
people
just
think
leave
it's
it in the
okay.
thing?
And then I've had friends that say, "Oh, well, if I have my kids with me and weather's bad, your kids are going to melt." I mean, my kid had brain surgery. He's got staples in his head and I'm putting my cart back. Like, I don't accept that. That is laziness. And if you're in some position where you can't put your cart back, then how did you get through the store? Like, how did that whole thing transpire? People just have excuses for being lazy and inconsiderate.
I get it. I'm glad you don't have your Nerf gun. Where is the Nerf gun? If
Give me the
Shannon
Nerf gun.
if Shannon had the Nerf gun right now, she would shoot. You're like out of control right now.
I'm a little excited. Well, because I got sleep. And you know that if I don't have sleep, I'm lethargic. Other than that, I'm a little wired up. But what I'm really excited about was our friend JD came on and was talking about, oh, thank you. Now
you feel
how
better, right?
calm That,
Now you
this
feel
instant
better?
is like a pacifier.
And I even handed the gun over to her.
I know that was not maybe so smart. But so I'm excited about having a Nerf gun party that kid is organizing at the Kids Biz thing that we talked about on Monday.
Oh God.
Can we hire him to do a Nerf gun party? He has
Yeah,
over
that's
100
good.
guns.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh,
100 guns. We can do it in here. Jeez.
But this one is faulty. This is why I get the orange one.
Oh, you just don't know how
You
to
got
do
that?
it.
I
You
know.
just don't know how to do it.
I know.
Why did I give you the gun?
Oh, that was good.
Why
That
did I
was
give
good.
you the gun? That's freaking
Because
crazy.
it soothes
Listen.
me. No, I'm
Just
not,
keep
I'm not
pumping
gonna
the
give
gun.
this to you.
Just
Give
keep
this to you.
pumping the gun.
Don't give him another one.
I
Oh,
didn't-
great. Now it's
We
now
got,
I gotta be
nothing, we got nothing going on. I got her in the eye. Oh, right. I got to be
you
careful.
have professional
I
training.
gotta be careful.
You got me in my nose. That's
Oh.
one of my few real
Oh,
parts.
jeez.
I can't have that
Oh,
reconstructed.
goodness.
You
I don't
are a
want to get
good
no
shot,
lawsuits
though.
on me. So, all right, real quick. What do we wrap it up? What do we got going this weekend, Naples,
Wrap it
Florida?
up. What do we? I have no idea. I don't leave my house.
Yeah. Well,
I'm doing
I'm going to
house
dinner
projects.
down to Cosmos, bringing our neighbors
Is that an
over there. We're gonna have a good time. Well, you can go down there. I mean, you can sit with us, but we're gonna be going
Do I
down
have
there.
to put my little nose on the glass, like
Something.
looking at your table?
Yeah, something.
Can you just let me in, Tim?
Yeah, no, and then but easy weekend. I got to teach a class tomorrow.
You have a new real estate class starting.
I do. I have a new real estate class. If you guys want to sign up for it, and everybody tells me there's already too many realtors in Naples area.
They
Listen,
die off.
there's plenty.
They're
There's
like
plenty of
skin
room.
cells.
Yeah.
They just slough off. every
So
once in a while.
March 21st, we're gonna have a real estate class. It's gonna be 63 hours. You can either do it online,
Mhm.
online live streaming, or come into class. Your choice. It's
So
going to
really
be great.
anywhere from Florida, they can take that class.
Yeah,
or
anywhere from-
in the country.
In the United States
if they
or
want to be
in the
licensed
world.
in Florida.
Yeah, in the world. And if you want to go on there,
Maybe
just
not Ukraine.
yeah, maybe not a good idea.
Maybe not.
Yeah,
Not the time
so,
for that.
yeah. So Florida Pro Now, NOW.com, FloridaProNow.com. You can go in there and just put the course, and we'd love to have you in class. It's a 63-hour course. It's state certified. Once you do that course, you wrap that up, and then you go take the state exam. You'll be well prepared for it, and we'd love to have you in it.
Yeah. And you do a good job. You make it fun. You
Tried
have
it.
like games
Yeah.
and it's a good time. You let me come and talk about home warranties,
Yep.
which I do have to sneak into every show. That is my day job. And so please don't let them fire me.
Yeah.
Buy a home
And that starts on
warranty.
March 21st. I know I said it we do evenings. It's 5:30 to 9:30. It's
No
pretty easy.
weekends?
No weekends. We do Monday through Thursday. No Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
No pants required as long as you're
Well,
not live.
you don't really have
Don't
to.
come in
It's
the
not a
studio
state
pantsless.
requirement. Yeah. So
It's not a state.
it's not a state requirement. Pants are not required.
I think that's
But-
a good place to
Yeah.
it's starting to get weird.
Hey,
Let's wrap
yeah,
it
get
up.
weird, but we are a little bit weird. We got,
Got my pants on
we
though.
got Shannon. Yeah, we got a little bit of a little hip hop going out today. Thanks,
What
everybody.
is this?
Hey, remember to like the page and then go to YouTube if you want to watch the video over again or Facebook, whatever you want. All right, we're having a good time. 239 Uncensored, everything Southwest Florida and beyond.
Oh.
And we are
Touched you.
out. Great time.